does it feel so cold inside my heart tonight? Be my man is what she said. It's not just the wind that's moving around tonight, but quick and clean don't make it right.
Right, glad you came with us today because we need all hands on deck. We're going to do a bit of digging and rock shifting. We got the two little bits in our last video, and it's on a slope that when I first started coming here, there was
that's proper English.
there was a lot of small gold down the slope and mixed in with the bigger stones. So we plucked out two with some digging last week. What we're going to do is, in this little area here, it's interesting in itself. If you see all these big bits of sandstone and quartz and various things, on this slope, this is one of the few areas where there's that sort of stone. The rest of the slope is all tussocks and sort of a local country rock, you know, but it's not as diversified as this. And what I think is happening in this depression here, at some stage there's been a huge water come through, huge flood. And we're talking millions of years ago, we're not talking 1956. And this has acted like a big catchment. So all these rocks that have been travelling with the water and all the gold that's been travelling with the water has gone into this little area here. The old timers have pricked up their ears and their eyes when they've seen this different stone. They've dug it out, put it to one side, shifted the stone from side to side. They've done well. We got two little ones that they left last week. But we're going to have a good go here.
That's it.
And then on the stony rises, the slope comes down like that, and then there's all sorts of peaks. And they've put their rubbish stone up on the peak. But we've got gold off the peaks as well. So what we're going to do is use the rake hoe and rake the peaks off. So Ant and I'll start here. You start over there. First bloke to get a signal, yell out and we'll film you.
And
Thumbs up. And Ant.
we have a special announcement coming.
Righto, mate. You tell us all about it.
Well, you're going to have to stay tuned to the end of the video, but we will be doing another giveaway. We're going to announce it in this video later on, and it's with Blue Eddy. So just a little teaser there. So stay tuned.
You've seen how much we enjoy our Blue Eddy.
Yep.
We're going to talk about it. And for the ladies, Ant's going to tell you about his hand and face regime.
Glenn, that's my secret.
So, righto, let's start, mate.
All right, let's get into it, buddy.
Thumbs up, Ant.
Thumbs up, mate. All right, Glenn's on the Rako. We've been raking out and detecting across once it's been raked, and I've been detecting for a bit, and we finally got a decent signal. I had a slight little sound on here.
So on the sandstone bedrock.
Exactly. And then I've raked it, used my pick and moved the material over here. And now, that's our signal.
And we've had plenty of 7/8 signals. There's a lot of red stone or hot rock type stone here.
Lots of it.
But this is the first one that seems to be a signal. It's only tiny, so Ant will have to be bloody careful. But the fact that it moved and got bigger.
Yep, I reckon it's in here.
So it's that small. Firstly, it's got to hope it is gold, not lead shot or something like that. Oh, that's good. That's good news, mate.
I'm getting excited, Glenn.
Yeah, I'm getting good too, mate.
All right, it's on the
Straight
coil.
on in there. So whatever it is only small. And just because it's a signal doesn't mean it's gold, even though we're hoping it's going to...
It's gold.
Ah,
it's gold.
Good work, mate. Good work. Now this little signal, we've only taken an inch or two off.
There it is.
There it is, mate. Oh, that's all right, isn't it?
It's not sure yet. There's a lot of mud on it, but I think it looks not too bad.
Still, it's nice to see a little bit of gold, isn't it?
It's not too bad at all, Glenn. Look.
All right for you blokes that are bloody getting bits and bloody saying what a great run you had. We're happy to see a little bit.
That's it. Look at that.
So,
Might go 0.2, but that's a nice little bit of gold.
Yeah, I reckon it's like
I'm very happy to see it, Glenn.
I am too, mate.
Because as you said, it was very, like, I was getting a few of the, you know, those red rocks and lots of bloody hot rocks,
Yeah.
you know, and my heart skipped a beat every single time. And then when this little signal, I thought, oh, here we go. But then I scraped it off the bedrock and the signal got louder and louder. And now we finally got our first bit.
And that's what's happened. They've been washing that slope. That little bit, the ground's grabbed hold of it, the stone's grabbed hold of it. We've taken, I've been raking and Ant's been detecting on this occasion, and we've taken bugger all off, you know, because there's not that much surface. But that's what we were hoping for, one that we could pick up. So there's one for the canister. Ant's away with his first bit of gold for the day.
Happy days.
God, thumbs up, mate.
Thumbs up.
I'd go 2 thumbs up so early in the day. Good work. And a big Jebedali as well.
Jebedali! Yes!
Good on you, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
All right, mate. What's going on?
I'm not going to get too excited just yet, but there's that bedrock where I just got that piece and I've come up just up here. We had a little signal there and now we've moved it to this area here. So we're hopeful.
We're 95% it's the signal, aren't we?
Yeah.
And see, because we're dealing with such small stuff. Oh, no, I like that.
Gave a nice jump there, didn't it?
So it's really tiny and you're right on it.
Not huge,
Yeah.
but it's just there. So I'm going to do your trick. Let me see if I can see it.
Yeah, you may. Yeah, you may. Bring your coil back and see if it's still there, mate.
I've moved it.
Yeah, you have. You might have to just go a little pinchies now.
Yep.
Shift that digger back further. That's it.
It's supposed to be very small.
Yeah, I think it's like that one I got. You know, that didn't even ping on the coil. Remember last week we dropped one on the coil and it didn't even ping?
I think I could be on the coil.
Yeah, you are, mate. Yep. You're in the hunt. That was good.
Come on, you bugger, where are you?
Well, that's our signal.
It's a signal?
Is this red rock?
I think actually it could be just a bloody hot rock, Glenn.
Oh, mate.
Unless there's a bit of, you know,
All
it could
part
be
of the rough and
specie.
tumble.
No.
Geez, he's sharp though.
Yeah.
He's sharp for being so small.
Well, this I just broke a bit off on that, so maybe it is a specie. You know, conglomerate or something.
Put it on a nice flat rock and give him a little tap, mate, and see if you see anything. If you are doing this, it's a good idea to be careful with your fingers and have a nice flat rock, and then you can always pour it onto the coil if he disintegrates.
I think we might be on, Glenn.
What do you reckon, mate? What do you? Well,
Because none of the other...
Funny how
Only this
such
bit
a small
is...
stone makes such sharp noise.
Well, we've got the dolly pot.
Yeah, no, keep going, mate. I haven't got time to. I need to know now.
All right. Still can't see anything.
I describe myself as middle-aged, and I'm 65, so it might be a bit of a stretch to describe myself as middle-aged. Unless I do indeed live to 130 and then... I had an uncle, he died when he was 93, and my father said to his wife one time, "Does Kenny still drink?" And she said, "Some mornings he has 6 stubbies before breakfast," so he's having 6 stubbies before breakfast and lives to 93, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, I think it was in the end just this hot rock, Glenn.
Right, mate.
Now we've got nothing.
We had a lot of fun.
Heartbreaker. Double thumbs down.
Yeah, at least you got a bit in the canister though, and,
Yep.
and our heart rate rose.
That's it.
And that's part of it, you know. That's just part of it.
Yep.
Right, mate.
We go, Glenn.
Well, Anne, I haven't started detecting yet. I've been raking, but I've turned this little orange beetle up.
That is a cool looking beetle.
He is indeed. And now I'll just lick the back of him to make him... There's people that lick toads, lick cane toads, you know, to get a buzz from them.
Yeah, but I didn't think you were like that, Glenn.
Oh, bloody not, don't worry, yeah.
Almost thought you were going to stick it in your mouth.
No,
then.
shit, no. I'll put him back where
God.
but I just wanted to show people that do it.
Yeah, we've not seen one like that
No.
before, have we?
I get bloody delirious if I eat my vitamins too fast. Right,
All right, let's see what you can turn up, mate. Good
Right,
luck.
mate.
What's the story, Glenn?
Well, mate, I was digging off that ridge that I had you on last week, and Ant and I jump around. You know, we get in each other's place and have a go. There's no that's mine, that's yours.
Let's see.
You know, Ant was in here last week, and I've taken a bit more off and got a signal.
Right there.
Which is the best signal we've had today,
That's- yeah, it's-
including the little one Ant got.
Yep.
It's the best signal.
I'm
But
more confident about this one.
a word of warning, when Ant was digging in here last week, and if you watched last week's video, you know what we're talking about, Ant dug that up in the rubbish heap.
Yep.
So that's the bottom of a big black glass beer or something like that. Really heavy bottom. Look. And while we're on that subject, Ant, a bloke sent me a link, and he said, "You'll enjoy this." And there's a thing called mermaid's nipples. And
Yes.
did you read that?
Yeah, I did.
And it's a push up of the bottom of the bottle, and his wife thought that Ant's might have been a mermaid nipple. I don't think it is, but it's a push up of the bottom of the bottle, and it breaks off. And when they're getting glass out of the sea, you know, when the beach came in, they find these, and there's a little mermaid's nipple. I'm not even sure a man my age is allowed to say little mermaid's nipple, but anyhow, so that doesn't necessarily mean that it's gold, but let's hope it is.
Yeah, fingers and toes crossed.
We're pretty close to it.
And the soil's nice. Well, we're very close to it now.
Settle
Surely.
down. We're both excited, I know, but settle down. Righto, mate.
Let's see what we got. Show us that colour. Clonk.
Lead.
No. Oh. Something else there.
That was dirt. There he is. Settle down, for God's sake.
Gosh, Glenn, it is. Of course it is.
There he
You
is.
little bugger. You beauty.
There he is. Well, he's
Lead,
only
eh?
small. He's not. I thought it was. Didn't you reckon that looked like a bit of lead
I
shot?
did actually. I thought it was a bullet. That's unbelievable.
There he is. Geez, he's so small. My detectors. Terribly.
Anybody would you think you're running a 6000, Glenn?
Yeah, he's terribly excited, wasn't he?
He was.
Well, there he is,
yeah.
Ant.
Wow, look at that.
Bloody prettier than
Gorgeous.
prettier than a mermaid's nipple.
I reckon. Wow. Shut
Right.
up, very nice.
Little tiny one. 0.3 would probably pull him up, don't you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Just look.
one each for Ant and I.
Yours is bigger.
You reckon?
Yep. Actually, I reckon it might go a bit more than 0.3, Glenn. A little bit
Where's
more.
is yours handy?
Yep.
Grab it out and we'll have
Because it's a bit thicker, I reckon.
have a
too.
show and shine.
Yep.
Well, I'm pleased about that because I was sure that was a bit of lead that I picked off the coil, you know, when I put it in my mouth.
No, you got me covered. That one's the one I always keep in there, but that one's from today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, not much in it. Not much in it at all.
Scales
But anyhow.
tail. Good job, mate.
Thumbs up. At least we've got a bit each, mate.
Yep, good man. Well done.
And like, we're not killing ourselves working. And we came out here and said we'll go somewhere for a start because it was so cold to warm ourselves up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And it just goes to show, because both of us have detected this exact spot.
Oh, yeah. It was only that I took a bit more dirt off. Yeah.
So it does pay to get the rake out.
Yep.
Because, yeah, we both detected it, and that signal was definitely not there last time. So.
And there's been literally thousands of people here, you know, over the years with detectors. The easy signals are gone, but there's gold here, so that's what we're doing here. Yep. And one of these sooner or later will turn into a bigger bit. Righto, mate.
Good
Bag
man.
them up, fella.
Good man. Jebedali.
Ah, Jebedali.
All right, Glenn.
Righto, our nerves are shot a little bit because we've been hurt by so many little hot rocks in here this morning, because we're only getting little tiny, well, we've got two little tiny pieces of gold, and the hot rocks have matched them pretty well for signals. There's only a thin line between the hot rock signal and the gold signal.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're at home, which one do you think that is? Do you think that's a hot rock or a piece of gold? Something very small.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether they're shifting or not.
Oh.
Lean towards hot rock now because I'm...
Mm-hmm.
No. Must have been right on a little rock, I reckon.
Yep.
Well, Ant, back
Bugger.
in the heads, mate.
Yep.
All part of the learning process.
That's it. Back into it. Well, we continue the cat and mouse to some more raking, and I had a little signal right here, and I've just taken a bit off. I got a bit of a dig, and I was pretty sure I am still not sure what it is, but thought it might have been a hot rock. But the signal's it's jumped up a bit.
Yeah, I'm saying
So,
I'm going to
bit
go
more
out on a
interested?
limb. I'm going out on a limb on this one, saying this is a metal signal. But as Ann said, it's been cat and mouse. We've been, well, not hurt, but we've been shown that not all the signals are. Go back with your coil, mate. No, I mean put your coil back over it, see if it's still there.
Well, it's sinking to the bottom, which is good.
When we're chasing these little ones, if they turn out to be small gold, we're not bloody, we're as pleased as if anything is. Taking a ride somewhere, mate?
Yep.
Can't get him up to the level we had him before. I reckon he's got to be that way, doesn't he? Because he was still there when you moved that dirt that way, I reckon. Right, mate. I'm going to abandon the chase until you get locking in onto him again.
Yep.
Right. We're back for round two.
Oh,
We're back for round two, yeah.
We are.
What's happening, mate?
Finally found the signal. As you were saying, Glenn, all part of the rough and tumble, you know, this is what happens, but, you know, it keeps us interested.
We were going to cut it out. Ant had this little tiny signal, and lost it.
And
Now he's found it again.
So I'm going to be very, very careful.
And I said, mate, do you want to edit that out? And he said, no, I'll leave it in because that shows what detecting's about. Excuse me, I'm still, when I ate that bit of, well, I thought it was lead before and turned out to be. Got her in the hand, mate?
Yep.
Oh, this will be interesting. That might have been my phone when you turned towards the phone. Don't want it to go into round 3 if we can help it.
Nah. It's a tiny little bit of gold.
I bloody knew it was a little bit of
it.
gold. I knew it was a tiny little bug, and when we lost it the first time, I thought, I reckon that's a tiny little bit of gold.
It's a tiny, tiny. Look at that.
Flick your detector back, mate, and I'll come in close.
Look at that. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see you now. See that.
That is a
So-
very tiny little bit of gold.
We're not selling the detectors, and you have any detector you like, but the 5000s have dropped in price because they've been superseded. If you're starting off and you want to have a crack, get the 5000,
Look at that.
put an external speaker on it.
0.1.
You'll have a little bit of a frustration, but Anne's got that little fella. That is small. You know, it's hard to describe how small he is when you're looking through the phone, but he's small. That's
He's
why we
very small.
found him and lost him.
Yep.
But we're between finding him and not finding him is a bloody chasm
Check
between
it out
us.
on my nail.
Good on you.
Yeah, true. Can you see it on the
Yeah,
nail?
see it on your nail.
It is a very small bit, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thrilled that I managed to find it in the end.
Yep.
Happy days. I still got it. Still got it. Yeah.
There's a bit of deft
It's in
catch,
there.
yeah.
Oh my god. There we are. I'm gonna put it in before I lose it.
Yeah, too right. And if you're admiring those nails, Wednesday's nail day.
Make sure they're nice and pretty for Glenn. I have to give him a few lessons.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. And said, and when you're stressed, add a little lavender to your water. Right on, mate. Good work.
Jebedale.
Jebedale.
Here we go. Lunch is almost ready, Glenn. You hungry?
I am bloody hungry, mate.
That's the way, buddy. Look at that.
That's
Delicious. Salami and cheese toasties. All thanks to Blue Eddie. We've got the EB55 power station here, which you've seen us use quite a lot. We're in love with it. Love having a hot lunch. And now...
It's not just a hot lunch though, is it?
No.
Talk us through all the accessories, Ant.
Well, it's got USB inputs as well. You got your 240 volt DC output if you're so inclined to use that one as well. You can even charge your phone on top. So it's got everything you need when you're out bush, out detecting.
So why are we talking it up today when we've had it for 2
We're
months?
talking it up today because the good people of Blue Eddie have they've got a sale on actually at the moment for end of financial year, and they have offered to supply us with a EB3A power station as a giveaway to one of our lucky subscribers. So
Yeah, so this is how we're going to do it. If you are interested in this, and a lot of people are, if you leave a comment on this video you're watching now,
yep,
but in the comments say, I'd like the Belletti, or I'm interested in the Belletti, or how good are the Belletti, just mention it so that we know that you're interested in the Blue Eddie, so that we know you're interested in winning it, because there are people who watch our videos but aren't going out the bush. So if you'd like it, you want to go in the draw for it, and keep in mind, A, there won't be that many comments, and B, there are people who don't need it. So it'll be a smaller pool for this one.
yeah, you got a very good chance.
So
of
you got a
winning this
good
Blue
chance
Eddie.
of winning it. They're bloody great.
Yeah.
We're thrilled with it. We're
We love
very
it.
thankful for the people at Blue Eddie for giving us the chance to give it away.
Yeah.
And
that's
so
awesome.
get involved. You've seen how good it is. And it's not just for, we're always thinking of ourselves and cooking sandwiches, but if you had one of these in your caravan, there's a bloody myriad of uses you can use it. So
Yeah. I've been charging my phone as well.
if you're a detectorist, a hunter, a camper, a fisherman, one of these in your kit, not very big, would be fantastic to have. And to get the bloody thing for nothing,
Yeah.
100%. We just had a giveaway, and now we got another one. So
We're having another giveaway. So
get involved, guys. Comment in the video. Mention Blue Eddie in your comment if you want to be in the draw. And how are we going to draw it, Glenn?
what we're going to do, Ant, is you.
Thanks.
You're going to go through the comments. Everyone that's mentioned Blue Eddie, take their name down,
Yep.
write it on a bit of paper.
Yep.
We'll draw it out of my gigantic hat head, and it'll be great to have it on draw. So probably the next video when you're watching, or no, Ant will do a draw, however we do it, but that's how it's going to be done. So
Yep.
it'll be written down, it'll be like a raffle.
Yep.
We can't do
Pick
it
a
on the
name out of the
comments,
hat.
obviously, because there were people that will comment that the Blue Eddie isn't their primary objective. So we want you to make sure that you say you're interested in it. If you do, you're in the draw.
That's it.
Right, thumbs up for Blue Eddie and thumbs up for the giveaway. They want you, if you're not lucky enough to win, check out their website, check out their shop, because end of financial year, they're making them so they'll walk out the door if you've got the cash. So,
That's it.
righto, Ant,
All right,
good
let's
job.
eat. I'm starving.
Me too, mate, thumbs up.
Good job.
Righto, seeing you're out with us today, you get a vote. We've just had a real good hot lunch and had a couple of hot sandwiches and tea and coffee and various things. We're ready to move or stay where we are. We've got 3 little bits here, but we got them early on, and we've done a fair bit of raking since. We haven't dug any other signals.
None.
No other
one.
signals at all. You know, so 3 signals for 3 little tiny bits of gold. Even when you rake down and detect, that's a lot of fun still. You know, the anticipation of this,
sure
and you're waiting for that.
It's just that signal.
You're just that signal, exactly right. So what do you want to do? Do you want to stay here where there is gold, but you may not find any more? Go somewhere else, and you may not find any more? Or do you want to go home and chuck the whole thing in? Off we go?
We're definitely not up from 3, Glenn.
Righto.
And it's starting to rain.
So, and it's starting to rain, so we're going to be 80 metres, 100 metres away from the ute.
gotta stay
So what do you want to do? Stay here? Good, because Ant and I want to stay here as well. So we're going to stay here, give it another hour. If one doesn't flick up, there's plenty of other places we can go. We might go to one of our old haunts and just detect signals. So good idea staying here.
Let's do
We'll
it.
all get one more little bit each,
Yep.
and then we'll go somewhere else.
Sounds good, mate.
Thumbs up,
Let's
Ant.
do it.
Oh, I meant to mention a bloke last week called Peter Baumgartner. Peter's a mate of Tim Belitho. Tim Belitho told me that Peter had been crook with COVID. I said, no worries, I'll give him a shout out on our video. Promptly forgot. So Peter, you're a good bloke. We're coming over to your place to stay in your holiday house and go detecting one time. You don't know it yet, but we are.
Cheers, Peter.
Good job. No, even if we don't, thanks very much, Peter. And
Hope you're feeling better now,
yeah,
Peter.
and I know the whole world's had COVID, but it's a bastard when you're unlucky enough to get it.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, Peter. Next time, mate.
Good man.
Over and out, Ant.
Let's do it. Glenn, it looks like you need to wash that beanie again. Been rolling around in the mud, have you?
My mother just washed it for me too. I was digging a deep signal down there, Ant, and I kept thinking I should get out to film this, And then when I got right on it, the detector wasn't shutting down. I thought, you little ripper. Got it out in a heap of dirt. Turned out to be our old favourite,
Yes.
the old button. But
Almost as good as gold.
I don't know why it's so green. I thought it might have
It's
been.
unbelievably green.
I thought it might have been enamel when I first dug it, but the bloody thing must have been 8 or 10 inches without too much exaggeration.
Jeez.
And wasn't that far from where I got that bit, where you got that bit, you know, when you got that little bit in the stone.
Yeah.
So that was the first signal. That's the first signal we've got barring gold today. So we've only done, and then Ant dug a bit of lead down there. I've been sitting up here watching him.
Yeah.
But I've kept a signal, held onto a signal when I was walking back. I got another signal.
Hey.
So all we've got to do is go 300 yards, find where I was, and dig it. So
Let's do it.
we haven't filmed too much. I was sure that was going to turn into a bit of gold. And as I was digging it, and that's my own fault for not getting you, because I think if I'd come and got you to film me, it would have been gold.
Would have turned into it.
So that's why I'm getting you to film this next one, mate, so it can turn into gold.
All right, let's do it.
Put that in the canister because I'm going to need that.
Will do.
You've got 2 bits of gold and I've only got 1, so I'm going to need that to swing the balance. Right on, mate.
Let's get into it.
Oh, let's find that signal. Righto, we're down on this signal. It's not particularly special, but I think we've only probably dug 6 between us for the day. 3 of those have been those 3 little bits of gold we showed you. We haven't done too much else filming on for this trip, so when I got this one,
It doesn't sound half bad.
no, it's nice and centered, isn't it?
Yeah.
What we want it to do now is not get too big and be only that far underground and
That's
not
right.
turn a bit of gold.
It doesn't look like there's any of those red rocks around here too, which
No, I think it's definitely
is
metal.
good. Yeah.
I don't think it's a hot rock. I think
No,
it's definitely metal.
just what type?
Yeah, because that button, I was down pretty deep for that button. I was starting to think it was a good thing.
Yeah.
This will tell a tale.
Sure will.
Interesting.
Interesting. Didn't cut out. Big signal.
Yeah, it's having a
Dropped a
think
little
about it,
bit.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody thing. Never mind.
Whatever it is, it's not small.
That's it
That's what
there.
it is.
There's no, just another bit of rust, bit of
Just
steel.
like it.
Righto, mate.
Bugger.
It's all part of the rough and tumble.
Yep.
Bastard, bastard, bastard!
Thumbs down, Glenn.
Thumbs
Oh,
down,
wow.
mate. Nah, it's all right. We're bloody lucky to have some in the canister.
Yep.
Well, mate, we'll go somewhere else and have a try, eh?
Yep. Sounds good, mate. Let's do it.
And I shifted to another place, and we parked just where the old hut is. And as we're working back to the car, I got a signal here. Nice and shallow. Those stones there are fallen off the chimney stones up there. That's where the hut was, right there. Here's the signal, probably 12 feet below it. Pretty shallow. So we're not thinking gold, obviously. We're thinking,
Relic of some sort.
we're hoping a
Maybe
relic
coin.
or a coin. A coin would be great. It'll be funny if it's a button. So it's right there.
Yep.
You can use the
Right
side
on
of your
top of
coil as a pinpointer at times, as we do. So I dig a little bit out behind him, and then dig a bit out in front of him and flick him out. Got him. Yell out if you see any gold-coloured coins. I dug a bloody dollar coin out of the bush one day, and
Jeez, that would have given you a big fright.
it was because it was
Fancy.
some sort of commemorative one,
Oh, yeah.
and I didn't recognise it.
Oh,
And
really?
when I dug it, I thought, shit, gold coin. Then I turned it over and had Australia in bloody, 2020 or something like that. Anyhow, it was worth $1.
Better than finding a cent.
Yeah. When we used to go on the coins a lot, we'd go and detect around schools and things like that. And some of the schools were old enough to have pre-decimal and some wouldn't have pre-decimal, but it was all on how many coins you got. So, we'd be in competition, and when whoever ended up, so cents were very important because you could notch up, a big,
Quite a lot
big
of
pocket
them.
full of cents.
Yeah. Still in there.
You know where he is. He's not breaking down. We haven't filmed too much today, so it'd be nice if something pops out of the ground.
Would, wouldn't it? snake buckle? Come on. Any
You think,
buckle?
mate? Yeah.
Nothing, yeah. Surely you. Oh. 2.
So it was a lot. That's the first part of the puzzle.
Button!
Good old button. Someone said on our comments, should we look for buttons and hope to find, hope to find gold?
Buggers.
But it's still a little bit of social history. It's still a little bit of
That's right.
that button.
We're happy to find anything.
That button probably left England on some adventurer's pants or whatever country I'd say. Probably England. Good bit of writing. Yeah, good bit of writing on him, so you'd be able to see the company. The blokes put 3 months in on a ship, come out in Australia, live in a hut, freeze to death practically, you know,
Yep.
and dig for gold and get gold. He got good gold here, we can tell by the little bits he's missed and the bits I've got over the years. And that button was on his pants when he left home.
Yep.
Right, Ant, put that in, that takes me to a
Okay.
clear lead in the button race.
Yep.
And there's one left in the hole. But it just goes to show, even though it's only a button, as I said before, 1,000 blokes have parked up where we've parked and scouted around this hut. But there's still something to be found if you
Yeah,
take your time and have a bit of a look.
Yep.
And when we have our weigh in, we
Oh,
sit
yeah,
our 3
this.
bits of gold up. You see, mate?
It'll be this, I think.
No, I've been kicking that out, but I'm not sure it is.
Oh. Well, it sounded on first,
Yeah,
didn't
it did. Give it a
Well,
look at that one.
let's hope it's not that. Yeah, see,
That's-
that's blanking out.
That's button, probably.
There's our other button, I reckon, yeah. That's why we use the double D coils. You lose a bit of a sensitivity, but we can read them very, very well.
No.
Righto, if
In the
there's
hand.
anything else but a button in my hand, I'll be very surprised.
And it's
No, it's
Oh!
not. It's something a little bit better.
it's a buckle.
Yeah, it's a clasp, I think, like and it's got a little bit of leather on him.
Oh, look at that.
It's,
Yeah.
yes, it's still got the,
Yep. It's got a bit of leather on it too. Look at that.
oh, well, it's better than a,
It's better than a button.
yeah.
There you go. You're wrapped.
Yeah, actually a nice little buckle.
It is. That's cool.
That's one for the new cabinet, Ant.
Yeah, I reckon. Thank you.
Isn't it
for
marvellous
that.
how, like, there it still works.
I can't believe it.
Been in the ground for 170 years.
And there's still a bit of
There's
material too.
Still material on it.
Jeez.
Look at that.
That's unbelievable. That is a cool buckle. Well, yeah, I haven't seen one like this before.
Nice,
like
isn't it?
with the
Yeah.
kind of butterfly shape type thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
one
bit
for your
different.
cabinet, mate.
Thank you very much, sir. Look at that. Button and
Yeah, so it just goes to show,
Nice.
you know, we talk about finding huts and something else worth digging in there, you reckon?
yeah, it could be.
Wish I had my 3 cats with me.
But you know what? You're still gonna find it.
Yeah, I still
Look at
find
that
it.
in the hand.
No, this one's not as good. We got
Yeah.
to be excited. But
That one's blanking out.
yeah. That's that one.
Yep. But that one sounds better. No.
We were having a joke about the 3 cats last week, and I said about how they were under the seat. There was there was coral and pearl and Sharky, and someone cleverly, and I wish I could remember your name, said my 4th cat should be Octopussy, which I thought was very good. Yeah.
That was great.
I think that one there didn't even come out of the hole. I think that's still under the dirt. That
New
there.
one. Yeah, okay.
Righto, we'll dig this one, mate, and I'll dig that bit of dirt off. We'll turn the camera off, have a quick go at digging a few more relics, and then
Sounds good.
go to a new spot. Mate.
Yep. Alright, sounds good, buddy. Alright, we're still on the relics, same spot. Glenn's been digging away. Looks like a bit of a rubbish dump or something, because there's a few signals here. And this one we thought we'd film, because it sounds quite good.
Yeah, it's definitely something non-ferrous.
Yeah. Button.
Well, the way that how scarce signals were today, I'm happy to see a button. I wasn't how I swore when that bloody one. No, you'd reckon there was nothing in that hand, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing. Coin? No.
No, is he? No, bloody button.
Tyger.
he sat flat for a minute, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
little coin, but no, button.
Righto.
Good man.
Yeah, we enjoyed that. We've got a few relics to go with our gold photo.
Yep.
I'll pull this bit of dirt in and we'll head off, mate.
Sounds good, buddy. We're at our last spot for today. We've just moved to the place where Glenn got a decent nugget a couple of weeks back. So there's still quite a few signals around here, so we're still hopeful that we'll find a bit of gold around here. Finish up the day nicely. We actually got Neil's dolly pot in the car too, so I've got that bit of quartz where my specie fell out when I was cleaning it. So I've seen there is a little bit more gold
Still
in there.
a little, you still see a little bit of colour on it, can't you? Yeah.
Not huge or anything.
No, but it'll be,
just little specks, but
it's no good as it is, so we'll crush it out.
Yeah.
We'll crush it out, and there's plenty of water in the bush. We had bloody 60 mil in 2 days, so there's plenty of water in the bush to dish it. We come here because we're a bit signal hungry as much as anything else. Where we've been, we probably dug 6 signals and then 3 or 4 around the hut. So we know there's gold here, we know there's signals here, and it's nice to be digging signals when you know that you've found gold there before. So we've probably only got about half an hour and then we'll do our roundup, but that's where we're at. So get out of the back seat and fire up your detector. Righto, mate, good luck, mate.
cheers, mate, you too.
Righto, this man here is going to use this dolly pot that was built for us by Neil Trouncin. Good on you, Neil.
Cheers, Neil.
What's the story, mate?
Well, this is the bit of quartz that I got that specie out of. A bit of gold was plucked right up there. And I can see a bit of colour right there. They're just very small bits of gold in there, but had a bit of fun.
Yeah, we're
Chuck it in the dolly pot.
We've got the water here. There's plenty of water in the bush. I went one time to Sovereign Hill. They were having the World Gold Panning Championships. And I made the final of the veterans.
Oh,
But
nice.
my wife Tracy was with me, and they said, oh, we're going to have a special event because there was an American bloke there who was a bit of a gun, and he was too late to enter for the gold panning championships. So they gathered up half a dozen, and Tracy was one of them that went in it, so this American could compete and show us how good he was. And he ran second and Tracy won it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the next day I was out in the bush detecting, and him and another bloke, he was with another bloke, and they were talking to a mate of mine, and they said, yeah, we're out, as the bloke said in the American accent, we're out here, and we went to the gold panning championships at Sovereign Hill, and he said, and I was beaten by a little girl. The little girl was about 35 at the time, but yeah, so it was a great thing for Trace and I. I had my ass kicked in. I did no good in the veterans, but Tracy won what they call the invitation, and I've still got her trophy at home. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was very, very nice.
That's
So,
good.
yeah. And talking about aging, Ant's at Paul's risk now. Ant was over there in the bush and come and guts her on his arse. And, yeah, so on the end of his bed, it's got falls risk now.
All right, Glenn.
You didn't give her much for crush, mate. Were you happy with your crush?
What, you reckon I need to crush it more?
Oh well, you please yourself. But
I didn't want to crush it too
I would
much.
like to see a bit more bloody elbow into it, because there was only small little bits in there. You got to free them up in stone. Can you see any colour?
Not yet.
Well, you can always run it back through the pot again. I don't know why I'm hanging back. I was hanging back because I'm that used to hanging back when we're detecting. I'll have to give her another run through the dolly pot, mate.
Maybe. Yeah, because I can't see anything in there.
No, I can't see anything.
Nothing's screaming out anyway.
While we're doing this, the buckshot prospector, he mentioned us in his videos that he does on YouTube, and it was very good of him, and a few people come across to have a look. That he's got a lot of following. He's got over 4,000 subscribers.
Yes, thank you, buddy.
And,
Appreciate it.
Good on you, Gaz. He does a bloody good job with his videos. He goes all in. He films himself doing a lot of dishing and detecting, but he also cuts in all sorts of things, songs and gags and things like that. And he does a really, really good job on the production of it. So thanks very much to the Buckshot Prospector, and thanks very much for giving us a mention as well. You see anything?
Yep. Just a little.
You got a bit of gold on. Oh, there he is. Yeah. He's looking back now to see if I've got him on the camera.
Yep.
Look at that for camera work.
Bit of colour.
Yeah, a nice little bit of colour, and got it out of that stone that we got out off the mullock heap from the crushings. Anything else in there, mate?
Nothing else yet. Very, very little.
Yeah, but we knew that was about all that was left in it, mate.
Little flower gold.
Yeah.
See there? There's two there.
Yep. That's some great camera work. That's how my eyes work. Like, I'm back here, and then you stay there, and my eyes just go, oh, yeah. Righto, mate. We've got to pack you up. You've done enough dishing for one day. What we might do is when we do our world tour, we'll go on the World Gold Panning Championship and have a... I'll tell you who's a gun at it. A bloke called Marcus Binks. He even runs them. He used to come from Balan, and his family, the Binks family, come from Balan. Shout out to you, Marcus, and just in case you happen to be watching. He used to go in them, and then I think he took over run them at one stage. Right, and I'll have a crack one day in it as well.
Yep.
Righto, mate, stop your stuffing around. We've got bloody things to show.
That's it, weighing time.
Righto, I'm packing you up, mate.
Yep.
Right, it's the end of the day. Ant and I are going to have our weigh-in. Now, we say weigh-in almost in inverted commas because we've got some very small pieces of gold. But it just goes to show the capabilities of your detector when you can get gold as small as that.
Yeah.
All right.
Righto, mate. There used to be a book, I don't know whether I've spoken about it before, but when I first started detecting, there was a book that said things the professionals don't tell you, you know, and you think, oh shit, I'll buy that, you know, there must be all these secrets. I never bought it, but one thing the professionals don't tell you is how bloody hard it is to find anything.
Yeah.
Especially if they're the blokes that are selling the gold.
Yeah.
So, to start with my champion collection of buttons, I've got one of these just here since we've turned up. So I've got 4 buttons for the day, and that I think is off your suspenders, off your braces, you know, an adjustment for your braces. Marvellous how they can be in the ground for so long.
Yeah.
Still,
It's got a bit of writing on that.
I think
side,
it has,
hasn't
yeah, mate, yeah. Still work.
Can you make it out?
Oh, give it a spell.
Hand it over.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a parasol. It's what have we got there?
I don't know whether you're old enough to remember the Mr. Magoo cartoons, but that's me when I'm driving.
Gaidiner or something.
Oh, yeah.
Gaediner.
So, the blokes, that's been on the ground, in the ground for 170 years or more.
Cool.
Do we do it? Yeah, so a nice little relic. And Ant's working on his second cabinet. He showed me the other day pictures of his cabinet. He's got some terrific stuff in there.
It's looking good.
So, 4 buttons, suspender, so I'm a clear winner on the relics.
Yep.
Right, now the gold is very interesting. Ant got those 2 little ones and I got this one. So what we're going to do is, we're going to weigh Ant's 2 first. I won't put the first little one in because he's only sort of a backup to the other one. So I'll put this one on first.
0.2. Oh, that skipped down to 0.15. So we'll make it straight. Make sure it's on solid ground.
Keep an eye on his fingers, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure they're well clear of the scales.
All right.
Right.
Yep. Sticking at, what do we got? 0.18.
0.18.
Yep.
Well, you'd reckon that this little one would be more than 0.02 to take you up to 2.2.
I hope so. Hope it
Geez, you
registers
did a good job
something.
at detecting, mate, because I can't pick him up off the bloody stone. You ready?
Yep. What do we got? No change.
No.
Oh no, it's gone up to 0.22.
Yeah, and I reckon that's pretty right too.
0.22, 0.25 now.
So you've got 1/4 gram.
Yep.
So
1/4 gram.
if that was cocaine, that would be... I'll quickly tell you a story. When I used to sell...
When you were snorting cocaine?
Yeah. When I used to sell gold, when I first started selling gold, we were selling gold for $400 an ounce cash. So $400 an ounce. You know, the Victorian police and the Australian police, they cracked down on marijuana, and they stopped it coming in from overseas, and they cracked down on a lot of growers. And marijuana, as I wrote a story in the paper, marijuana rose to $425 an ounce. Was in the paper that if you were trying to buy marijuana in Australia, it's $425 an ounce. So an ounce of gold was worth less than an ounce of bloody marijuana. So a man should have been looking for marijuana plants instead of bloody looking for gold. Yeah, man.
Times have changed.
Can you remember what your weight was?
0.25,
Oh,
1/4 gram.
Here it is for the
Here
gold.
we go.
Bella.
Ah, good on you, Glenn.
What is it, mate? I can't tell.
0.31.
Ah, yeah. So, and still reigning champion.
Yep. Good man.
Relics, gold.
Oh, you outdid me today.
But we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had
we
a
got
great
3
day.
little bits of gold.
Yep.
We got some relics. We tripped around. We had a great day.
Our gym workout.
Now, if you want to go in the competition,
Yes.
mention Blue Eddie
Blue
in
Eddie
your
in the
comments.
comments.
Say, you can say whatever you like. Say, every time I look in the Ant's blue eyes, I swoon. And, geez, I wouldn't mind that Blue Eddie. But feel free to comment if you don't want the Blue Eddie as well. If you don't need the Blue Eddie, I mean everybody wants it, but you might not need it. If you're living in an apartment in Sydney, you're not going to want the Blue Eddie. You're not going to go out and cook toasted sandwiches out of the bush.
That's it.
Or have a shave or listen to charge your phone. We're very thankful for the people at Blue Eddy. It reminds me that the end of the financial year is coming. If anyone from the tax office is watching, I'll really have a crack at catching up on my number of tax returns. And it's no good threatening me with jail because I'm not frightened of jail. I was an older boy for 3 years, so I'm not worried about jail. Righto, Ant. Good times.
Good man. Good
Righto.
man. Great day.
Thanks to Blue Eddy.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks to Ant for being a great mate.
Cheers, buddy.
And there's
Cheers.
your stuff, mate.
Thank
That's
you.
your reward. Take everything on that rock and we'll head for home.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
Righto.
it.
Next time.
See you next time, buddy.
2 thumbs up,
2
Ant.
thumbs up.